This is a KOAA News 5 special presentation, Fireline, Southern Colorado's Wildfire Outlook.
Now, this week-long wildfire class includes handwritten tests and a hands-on one in the field. Now, there are also mock fire simulations for us to take part in and prove that we absorbed all the information that they threw at us. Everything from directly attacking a fire to the worst-case scenario.
Humidity is about 74, winds out of the south-southeast 10 to 15
It begins with a briefing, just like a real incident.
Winds out of the north.
Broken into teams, that's where we receive our assignment, protecting structures downwind from the fire. But first, our squad boss establishes a plan for safety, a necessity, before we even start working.
The escape route's going to be on this road here, and if need be, we can move up to the road, to the main road 85, 87.
These sessions were designed with minimum impact suppression tactics, so we didn't actually protect the home as thoroughly as we would have in a real fire. Still, we checked it for any opening embers could find.
Yeah, we just make sure all those windows are closed.
Check this one. Yep, windows closed.
Copy.
Once that was complete, we were sent to a spot fire. That's the term for flames burning outside of the main fire, which were eventually contained without any further problems before switching to the other component of the simulations, digging line and directly attacking the fire.
It moves. There's not a lot of glamour in wildland firefighting. It's dirty, it's hot, it's extremely exhausting. It's long days, long hours, and often we don't have regular meals when we're out there.
The tactic of digging line isn't often used in Colorado Springs. There isn't a ton of open space for it, but it's popular with the Forest Service and other entities as a way of providing a fuel break.
We can make that line anywhere from 12 inches wide, and we can make it on bigger 3 or 4 foot wide based on the fuel that is in the area.
Incident Command had us extend the line dug by the morning session, scraping down to mineral soil, utilizing a variety of hand tools, and working together to balance the workload.
Working with a whole bunch of other people, keeping your spacing right, being aware of what the other guy's tools are doing in relation to your position so that we avoid injuries.
Still, our squad did have to respond to an injury, tending to this man and communicating with Incident Command to get him proper medical attention.
Open fracture to the lower leg. We got crews on it getting medical.
Before going back to the line, resuming our digging with the other crews. After that, the scenario firefighters wish never to be a part of.
Put your feet toward the road, feet toward the road.
The idea with shelters is it's a last resort. We don't want to deploy those unless we have to.
With a simulated change in the fire's direction, we were forced to deploy.
Lay down, lay down, lay down.
The adrenaline dump does hit, and you're running, and then they say drop, we're going to deploy here. But I think in the moment, the training that we'd had, that's why we train, is to be able to, in an emergency, in a high intensity environment like that, know how to operate, and I think we displayed that very well.
It's an important close to the exercise to show just how dangerous the job can be, providing a feel for the stress and emotion they may soon experience with real flames.
And if we don't train in conditions like that, and if we don't have hands-on training, we're not going to perform well under that stress.
Now, the simulations, including the injury, were the final component to this week-long Wildland Fire Academy. And next on Fireline, I'll take you step by step through your role in protecting your own home and potentially saving lives. We'll be right back.